That one laced to center and a base hit.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Stepping in, Ricky Henderson. They get the force, and that'll do it. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
Drops a bunt down the first base side. Clark. He takes it on his own. Out on a bang-bang play, but he made it close. 2 outs, base is empty. Jose Bautista, the next to hit. Squares, pushes at it, misses it. It's a strike. It's 0-1. And it's strike 2. Do you remember when Tim Kirkjian ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah. Yeah, they used one of the kid-size ones. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. On to the 3rd inning, and now the right fielder, Bobby Abreu. Pop back to work. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Yeah. Crazy.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
And now it's going to be Terry Pendleton. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And Doby makes the play. 1 down. Here's the catcher to hit, Jason Varitek. He's already homered here in this one. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. Abreu over at second. Robinson at first. 1 gone. On the ground, could be 2. To second, there's 1. To McGuire in time. That's an inning-ending double play. Back here in Denver, and here's the catcher, Ted Simmons. Puts a bunt down. Doby, and he's safe at first. That's their first hit of the ball game. Here's the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw, safe. No outs. Runner on second. Strike 2.
Just couldn't get that one down, and it's really just about catching the ball with the bat.
Runner goes again. And he lays one down the left side. And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. Now it's the second baseman, Bill Mazeroski. Throw to third. Safe. Out at the plate. He's out trying to steal home. Bunting, but that's a foul ball. 1 strike away. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. He sends one out the opposite way, and they've got their first run. It's 9-1. Robinson, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Ground ball, and this should do it. Robinson, and that'll do it. 9-1.
Cherry tree, I cherish you, yeah, you're so sweet to me. Oh, yeah, I always find my way back right under you, bringing me back to life with you. Cherry tree, oh, yeah, I always know that I can find you here, yeah. You keep me with a grip from ear to ear, always standing tall. If I could be just like your leaves, sun-kissed dreams inside my mind don't go away. If I could be just like your leaves, sun-kissed dreams inside my mind don't go away. No lie, you like complete me. Your fruit so ripe, sweet treat. Roots run deep, high up, but you never look down on me. Look down on me. Look down on me. No, you love me, it's yours. Look down on me. Look down on me. Look down on me. No, you love me, it's yours. Cherry tree, I cherish you, yeah, you're so sweet to me. Oh, yeah, I always find my way back right under you, bringing me back to life with different. Cherry tree, oh, yeah, I always know that I can find you here, yeah. You keep me with a grip from ear to ear, always standing tall. If I could be just like your leaves, sun-kissed dreams inside my mind don't go away. If I could be just like your leaves, sun-kissed dreams sublime, divine, design you are.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Philadelphia taking on St. Louis. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Now, here is Ellie De La Cruz.
What?
If I slip, I slide, I don't trip. I glide when I dip. I dive when I dive deep. In the middle of her ocean, you know where to find me. When it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me. If I slip, I slide, I don't trip. I glide when I dip. I dive when I dive deep. In the middle of her ocean, you know where to find me. When it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me. I'm a Mac, little baby, know it's a fact. Los Angeles in my lap, got belly still in the trap. I really be spitting bars, got thinking I rap. I'm hanging out with the stars, still can't relax, even in these foreign cars. I'm rolling around with the when I hit hard. I'm missing.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Houston taking on Philadelphia. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So almost ready to get underway. And on the mound in this one, Satchel Paige. What do you have on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one, does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get one or two over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Ready to go? Here's the third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz.
The third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz.
Another day, another credit card decline. Don't worry about it, don't worry about it, don't worry about it. We can touch you fine. On another day, in a different place, in another state, in a new time. Think I'm getting sick of always hearing about it. You're always talking on the internet. You're always talking on the internet. Red light, green light, close call, don't text, don't call. All day and night, all you do is talk. It's a lot. On another day, in a different place, in another state, in a new time. Think I'm getting sick of always hearing about it. You're always talking on the internet. 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 You're always running your mouth about somebody.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball on tap tonight. It's Brooklyn taking on Philadelphia. About to get started here. And towing the
Leading
slab
off for
here,
Brooklyn,
Satchel
the shortstop,
Paige.
Ellie
He's a
De La
dominant pitcher,
Cruz.
but he can get a little too relaxed second and third time through the order and miss his spots. That's where we see him get touched up. If he maintains the same intensity that he has in the first inning and the second inning, I think we'll see him hand the ball over to his closer.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Next offering down in the dirt.
So here's a fun note on Ellie. He became the youngest player in high A ball to homer from both sides of the plate in the same game, and it gets better. He did it again 2 games later. Those are the type of games that tend to get you promoted in the minors.
The wide, the kick, and the 1-2. And there's the ball. That one misses. Ball 3. Ellie falls victim to the K. Here's Mike Trout. Inside. And that is ball 1. Gets the slider in there for a strike. Late with the swing there.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now it's Jose Ramirez. And that one is lifted in the air. Trout sizing it up. Makes the catch, inning over. Back here with my pal Singy. Starting on the mound in this one, Tanner Houck. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
How? He has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Shohei Ohtani. And takes low for ball 1.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
2 outs, base is empty. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out, and we'll end. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Yordan Alvarez, and he's currently the team leader in batting average, Chris. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
And a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
On the ground, right side. Oh, nice play. Throws from his knees. On the money, nice play.
That is it. The designated hitter.
And next is the designated hitter, Manny Ramirez. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And another ball. 1 out, base is empty. Hard ground ball, base knock.
He was all over that one. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. batting with 1 down, takes a strike. And that one is inside. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., that swing so reminiscent of his dad. Lots of pop. That's off the mark. Ball 2.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Outside low, and that's ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
And that one fouled off.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Foul ball still 0-2.
One ball,
Squirts away a little bit. No movement on the bases. 1-2 the count. In the air, right side. Ohtani sizing this one up. Drops into the glove. Runner tags from third. Now a relay to the plate. Not in time. He's safe as a run scores on the play.
The right fielder.
Here's J.D. Martinez. That one at triple digits.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
In the dirt. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
1 strike.
Pickoff attempt by Satchel. Guerrero dives back in safely. Guerrero off of first with 2 away. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Bottom of the inning. Here's Mookie to hit.
The second baseman, Mookie.
Out, back to work. There's the strike. 95 of that one. And that misses off the outside edge. That one missed.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's outside.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Turns and fires to Betts. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Out towards right center field. Martinez snags it. 1 up, 1 down. Now it's the DH, David Ortiz. Swing and a ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Wastes no time there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Jose Ramirez in the box now. No balls and a strike. To the right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. They get it in quickly, so first and second now 1 out. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Mike Napoli. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
2. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. And it's just foul. That was close. Next one misses. Now 1-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Foul ball.
In there. Got him looking for the K. That was pretty nasty. Anthony Santander at the plate. First and second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. And no one can get there. Rounds third, headed for the plate. But he throws on the brakes, gets back to second.
Oh, just a nice job coming through at a pretty high leverage spot right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Manny Ramirez stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-1. Little chopper rolls foul. So they're all loaded up with 2 outs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And that's the third out. And we're back. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. That one lifted to left. Ramirez sizes this one up. And there's one away.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Bunted back towards the mound. Slinging it to first in time. And now batting, Mike Trout. Struck out swinging his first time. Trout measures 6 feet 2 inches, 235 pounds, and he's usually in right field, but today he's patrolling center. And that one is lifted in the air. Ohtani settles under it and makes the grab. And that, as we go to the last of the third, here's the shortstop at the plate, Ellie De La Cruz. That one ripped. This one could be trouble, and that's going to roll to the wall. Around second now, going for 3. And he's got a leadoff triple.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
Kicks and fires. And that's off the inside edge. 1-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Fly to.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now.
Shohei on the go. Pitch in for a strike.
0-1.
And safe. It's a stolen base. Second and third, one away. Here in the last half of the third. Next offering upstairs.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And that chance handled. Tag, and he's out at the plate.
So there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Ortiz stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. He made him pay for that one, and they take the lead. It's 3-1. Here's Jose Ramirez. That's in there. That's strike 1. High fly ball down the left field line. That one back there. Get out of town. They go back to back, and they tack on to their lead. It's 4-1. Now at the plate, Mike Napoli. That's back there. That's not coming back. A solo shot, and they add a run. It's 5-1. And here's the first baseman, Anthony Santander. Fastball almost got him there. Two balls, no strikes to count. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now, Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. And that squirts through. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Just one of those seen high base hits through the infield. It just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Ramirez now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Check swing, and he went 0-2.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Next offering is down low.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a two-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much.
That's strike three. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the fourth. Now the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. And first offering is fouled off. That one is absolutely belted. And foul as it bangs off the fence. Satchel comes to the plate. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Trout makes the grab, one away. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. He's 0 for 1.
Now batting, left fielder Yordan Alvarez.
And that's downstairs and outside. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Ground ball right side. Betts slings to first. Yeah, they get the out on Alvarez. Next is the designated hitter, Manny Ramirez.
Now
singled and scored his first time.
Ortiz.
That one fouled off. And that's in the dirt.
1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And that skips in the dirt. Got him swinging. Bottom of the fourth, stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. That one misses, and that's ball 1.
You can feel the extra attention on Ellie anytime he comes to the plate. This guy's a player that keeps you on the edge of your seat because you don't know what he's going to do next. He can hit for power, steals bases. He can throw the ball 100 miles per hour across the infield. He's electric.
Here's Trout. Swings and misses. That's strike 1. Runner at first with no outs here. Ellie on his way to second. Now this is in the air down the line. And that's a foul ball. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. We see Shohei step in the box now. He's already homered today, with Ellie looking to steal. And that one fouled off. Man at first, one away. Ball 1 there.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand.
Runner on the go again. Pitch in for a strike. Save! De La Cruz gets his first steal of the game. Alvarez sprinting after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs. Here's Betts.
Now
0
batting,
for
the
2
second
in
baseman,
this one.
Mookie Betts.
Hard hit left side. Fires over to Guerrero. Inning over. And we're back. And now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Page back to work. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. And that one is in the dirt. And 1-1.
I love the fact that we've seen both Vladimir Guerrero and Vladdy Jr. win the home run derby. They're the first father-son duo to ever win it. Vladdy back in 2007 and Vladdy Jr. in 2023. Even though his dad didn't give him any advice for the event other than to go out there and hit home runs.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Jason Varitek. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. And that one hammered back there. Say goodbye to that one. And they inch closer. It's 5-2. And now J.D. Martinez. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. Around first, digging for 2. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely. So a man at first. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Line drive, base hit. Martinez headed for third. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. And now the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. On the mound now, Michael Kopech.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
2 on, 1 out. Kopech, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. And a big swing and a miss.
3 balls, 1 strike.
This one ripped, but foul to the right. Martinez at third. Altuve over at second with 1 down. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away.
Now this one is hammered way back there. On its way and gone. And we are tied. It's their second home run of the inning, and we are starting over. It's 5-5. Now Trout gets a chance to hit. There's a strike.
0-1.
Up the middle. Betts up with it. Over to first, and they got him. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez.
The third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Swinging a foul straight back. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it down the end. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the DH, David Ortiz. And there's a ball.
Ball one.
Well, these players putting together
Andrew
some really good at-bats in this
Miller.
game. There's been a lot to like with how they're
that's out.
approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say
2 balls,
mission
1 strike.
accomplished.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Just missed.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Here's the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. That one ripped right center field. Back there. That's down. One hops off the wall. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. And his third hit of the game is a triple.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Fastball pretty much middle. And these fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat. But this team does not want to let him beat him.
Santander
That's
up for the
inside.
third time here. Watches that one miss. And that
Inside, ball
misses. 2-0.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. And that is out of play.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Ground ball left side. There's one. Relay to Guerrero in time. Inning-ending double play. And welcome back to the ballpark. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez. So here comes the big lefty, Aroldis Chapman, to the mound. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Chapman.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1
Chapman, the lefty who lights up the radar gun. 37 years young. And he was born in
0-2
Cuba. Ground ball to the right side. Betts whips it to first. And a quick out, number 1. David Ortiz
batter,
getting ready to hit.
Designated hitter, David Ortiz.
This one in the air. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 away. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
He is singled and he is flied to left. And delivers outside. And there's a foul ball. All tied up, and we're the top half of the 6th. Popped up. Betts settles underneath it. Hauls it in to end the inning. Bottom of the 6th. Here's the left fielder, Manny Ramirez.
Manny Ramirez. Now pitching, Mason Miller.
Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0.
Way to lay off
Counts
that
1-0.
fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Check swing, and he went. It's a ball and
1
2
ball,
strikes.
2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And ring him up, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout. Back to the top of the lineup, Ellie De La Cruz. Now at the plate. Check swing called strike. And that is strike 1. Ripped to third and caught. Mike Trout digs in now. 0 for 3 in this one. That misses off the outside edge. 101 on the gun, swing and a
1-1.
miss.
Hey, 2.
Next
That's
pitch, a
outside.
slider that misses outside. And
3.
down on strikes. New inning getting started. And now Jason Varitek. Ripped on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Now it's J.D. Martinez.
Good piece of hitting right there. Nice hard line drive to the outfield. You're trying to get on base, represent that go-ahead.
Now pitching.
Mason Miller gets the call from the pen.
Miller.
Right through there for a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Base is empty, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss at 100. Struck him out. Jose Altuve up to hit here. Outside low. 1-0. And that's in the dirt.
No strikes.
Just missed. And it's fouled away.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Cut on and missed. And we're back. Set. For the last half of the 7th, here's Shohei Ohtani. Yeah, the first offering a fastball for a strike. There's the strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. One away. Big time out leading off the home 7th. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Martinez puts it away for the out. That's out number 2. David Ortiz, the next to hit. That one hit the knees for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
Now pitching.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Jake Arrieta. 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-2.
Up the middle, and there's a hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. He kind of muscled that one out there, didn't get the barrel with it, but the important part was that he found a way to stay through the baseball and just drop it into center field.
Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. De La Cruz over to second, and they turn the double play. So digging in, Jose Ramirez.
Well, that at-bat had a lot riding on it. Definitely one of the bigger ones in this game. So that double play is going to be one we look back on when this thing is over. Big-time execution, both on the mound and in the field to get 2 right there.
And that misses.
I got a ball,
And now
one
it's
strike.
even 1-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
One ball.
All tied
Two
up,
strikes.
and we're in the top of the 8th. Chases the changeup in the dirt. And it's in time for the third out, so that'll end. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now on the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Chase Burns.
And that's ripped for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Everything came together
Now batting,
perfectly
the
for him
catcher,
right there.
Mike.
It sounded different than most hits coming off the bat.
Away.
You don't need numbers to tell you the ball was hit extremely hard, but at 115 miles per hour, that's not an exit velocity you see very often. Very impressive.
And another
Ball 2.
ball.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed
2-0.
in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Trout is there. Brings it in. And there's one down. And here's the first baseman, Anthony Santander. Pitches in for a strike. It's 0-1. One away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. One away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still
No,
able
that's
to
off
make
the plate.
some
Ball
type
2.
of contact.
Good eye right there.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got
Runner goes again. Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And out of here. And they add a couple more. It's 7-5.
Now pitching.
One down. Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. So now the pinch hitter, Raul Ibanez. Still only one out here in the inning. He swings and fouls one off. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. And forget it. Another one. Back-to-back homers. And they tack one on the board. It's 8-5.
Nope.
De La Cruz in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. No question about this one. It's out of here. A gigantic blast. It's 9-5. And now the center fielder, Mike Trout. On the ground to the left, De La Cruz. Fires to first in time.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the
Now
home run.
batting, the right
Not
fielder,
allowing it to
Joe
stay
Barry.
in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one
No
at that.
strike.
Otani in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And now 1-2. That
No,
one missing
inside.
inside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Breaking ball inside. Full count 3-2. Right back to him on the mound. Tosses to first, ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs.
Going, yeah, we in goal.
And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the left fielder.
Now
Tanner Scott comes on now.
Tanner.
And he's got a nice lead to
Scott.
work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Ball.
First pitch misses.
Count
Scott in his 7th season, 30 years old now, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2014. And a 1-1.
2.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And that
Ball two.
just misses.
No, this is a guy that
Two
can
balls,
be
2
frustrating
strikes.
for pitchers because he fouls off so
got
many
full
pitches and
count.
grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or...
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Forget it. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 9-6. Ortiz, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Outside, that's a ball.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Yeah, that skips in the dirt. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss, 98 miles per hour on the gun. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. And that's in the
1-0.
dirt. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And they'll do it again. That's
That
down
ball
and in.
two.
A slider missed.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through it for the K. And they're down to their last out. Here's the catcher, Jason Varitek. First pitch just misses.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Just
Ball
off the inside edge.
After giving up that home run earlier, it just doesn't seem like he wants to challenge him.
That
Ball
one
three.
misses. And it's 3-0.
3 balls, no strikes.
Two outs.
What do you got?
Varitek checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And he held back, according to Larry Bullard.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
And here is J.D. Martinez. Devin Williams on to try and close it out.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
0-1's the count.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
This could end it. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. Ball game.
These hitters came to the yard today thinking one thing: launch mode. 6 home runs. Just an incredible offensive display today. Even by today's standards, that is a huge total.
9-6 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
I think you know what I'm after. If you wanna get in, baby, give me the password. Let's go faster. Why does it always feel like I wanna go backwards? Got patterns, no way to escape this.